What's happening, everyone, and welcome back to the Roger Report. The news cycle is moving at lightning speed, and we've got the absolute must-know updates you need to stay ahead. From the hardwood to the headlines, buckle up because you're about to get the inside scoop on what's making waves. We're diving deep into the biggest stories shaping the landscape, so you won't want to miss a second of this. Get ready for your essential download. First up, the league is dropping its schedule, and you better believe the biggest names are front and center. We're talking about who's headlining the most anticipated matchups of the season. Then, we're dissecting the ongoing debate about who truly carries the torch as the face of the league, all through the lens of this new schedule release. Next, we're getting personal, hearing directly from Bronny James about his feelings on his path and any potential impact from his father's career and trade rumors. And finally, prepare to be amazed as we witness a legend defying age, showing off incredible skills that prove he's still at the top of his game. Don't go anywhere, because you need to know this. Make sure you're subscribed and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. League drop schedule, stars take center stage. The much-anticipated 2025-26 NBA schedule has officially been unveiled, and as expected, the league is leaning heavily on its established superstars to draw eyeballs. LeBron James and Stephen Curry, two names synonymous with the modern era of basketball, continue to anchor the league's broadcast strategy. Their teams, the Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, are set to feature prominently on national television, each slated for 34 nationally televised games. This places them in elite company alongside the Oklahoma City Thunder and the New York Knicks, highlighting their enduring appeal in the sports landscape. The release of the schedule also coincides with significant shifts in the NBA's media rights. With TNT and NBA TV no longer part of the broadcast lineup, new partners NBC, Peacock, and Amazon Prime are stepping in, while ESPN and ABC maintain their crucial roles. This restructuring ensures that marquee matchups, particularly those involving James and Curry, will remain a consistent fixture throughout the season, catering to a broad audience eager to see these legends compete. Beyond the star power, the schedule is packed with compelling narratives. Fans can look forward to traditional holiday matchups and a dedicated rivalry week. Crucially, the schedule also marks the return dates for prominent players who have switched teams. Kevin Durant, Michael Porter Jr., Bradley Beal, Miles Turner, and Desmond Bane are among those set to face their former teams in what are sure to be emotionally charged revenge games. These individual storylines add layers of intrigue to the season, promising personal battles alongside the team rivalries. Another talking point emerging from the schedule is the league's decision regarding the trade deadline. Set for Thursday, February 5, at 3:00 p.m. ET, the deadline will feature 8 games that day, a decision that has prompted discussions about whether it should be designated an NBA holiday. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr has publicly advocated for this, suggesting that moving the deadline to the All-Star break would allow players and coaches to navigate trade-related emotions without the immediate pressure of competition. This move, he argues, would provide a much-needed buffer for players facing uncertainty about their futures. Concerns have also been raised about the increased number of back-to-back games. The Philadelphia 76ers, along with the Denver Nuggets, Phoenix Suns, Washington Wizards, and Charlotte Hornets, are tied for the league lead with 16 back-to-back series, representing 39% of their schedules. This presents a significant challenge, especially for teams with players prone to injury. For instance, Joel Embiid's history of physical issues makes him unlikely to play in back-to-back games, which could impact the 76ers' performance in what is shaping up to be a more open Eastern Conference. Ultimately, the 2025-26 NBA schedule underscores the league's continued reliance on LeBron James and Stephen Curry. Despite their veteran status, they remain the primary draw, serving as global ambassadors for the sport. Their combined impact, highlighted by 8 championships over the past 14 years and their leadership in Team USA's Olympic gold medal run, solidifies their position as the league's enduring icons. The schedule is a clear testament to the NBA's strategy of building its narrative around these two titans, promising a season filled with history, rivalry, and unforgettable moments. Fans are buzzing about the schedule, with many praising the inclusion of key matchups and the return of rivalries. However, there's also discussion around the scheduling of back-to-backs and the potential impact on player health, particularly for teams like the Sixers. Hold onto your hats, because the narrative around league dominance is far from over. Next, we're diving into the heated debate about who truly reigns as the face of the NBA, directly from the schedule release insights. LeBron and Steph, the unquestioned faces of the NBA. As the NBA officially released its 2025-26 schedule, a familiar theme dominated the observations: the enduring star power of LeBron James and Stephen Curry. In a league where all 30 teams play each other at least twice, schedule releases typically offer few surprises regarding matchups. However, this year's release served as a clear affirmation from the league office that James and Curry remain the undisputed faces of the NBA, even as they approach the twilight of their illustrious careers. The most telling indicator of their continued relevance is the distribution of nationally televised games. The Los Angeles Lakers and the Golden State Warriors, led by James and Curry respectively, are tied with the Oklahoma City Thunder and the New York Knicks for the most national broadcasts, with 34 games each. This strategic placement underscores the league's commercial strategy, which continues to prioritize the drawing power of these two legends. While the Thunder's recent championship success and the Knicks' prominent market position contribute to their high visibility, the persistent pairing with the Lakers and Warriors highlights the league's unwavering faith in the James Curry appeal. This season also marks a significant transition in NBA broadcasting, with TNT and NBA TV exiting the scene, replaced by NBC, Peacock, and Amazon Prime, alongside the continued presence of ESPN and ABC. This shift, while introducing new platforms, does not alter the league's commitment to showcasing its biggest stars. The inclusion of James and Curry in the most prominent broadcast slots ensures that their games will capture the attention of a vast audience, solidifying their status as the league's primary ambassadors. The schedule release also brought to light other key details, including the confirmation of holiday games, the announcement of Rivals Week, and the dates for revenge games featuring players who have switched teams. Players like Kevin Durant, Michael Porter Jr., Bradley Beal, Miles Turner, and Desmond Bane will have their return matchups circled, adding personal narratives to the season's unfolding drama. Yet, even amidst these individual storylines, the overarching narrative remains centered on the league's established icons. Despite the emergence of new talent and the rise of franchises like the Oklahoma City Thunder, the NBA's marketing machine continues to revolve around James and Curry. Their combined resume, boasting multiple MVP awards and 8 championships between them over the last 14 years, is a testament to their sustained excellence. Furthermore, their role in leading Team USA to Olympic gold in 2024, alongside Kevin Durant, reinforces their status as the league's premier global representatives. The league's decision to continue positioning them as the central figures in its schedule release is a clear signal that their influence transcends individual team success or market size. Beyond the star power, the schedule also highlighted the prevalence of back-to-back games, with several teams facing an increased number of these demanding situations. The Philadelphia 76ers, for example, are tied for the league lead with 16 back-to-backs, a statistic that raises concerns about player health, particularly for stars like Joel Embiid, who have a history of injuries and are unlikely to play on consecutive nights. This scheduling quirk could significantly impact team performance, especially in a competitive Eastern Conference. The trade deadline, set for February 5, also remains a focal point, with 8 games scheduled on that day. The discussion around making this a league-wide holiday, as proposed by coaches like Steve Kerr, continues, aiming to provide players and teams with a clearer focus amidst potential player movement. Ultimately, the 2025-26 NBA schedule release reinforces a fundamental truth. LeBron James and Stephen Curry are the league's enduring pillars. Their continued presence at the forefront of national broadcasts and league-wide discussions cements their legacy not just as players, but as the very embodiment of the NBA's brand. As long as they are healthy and competing, they will remain the league's most bankable stars. Fans and analysts are largely in agreement that LeBron and Steph remain the league's top draws, with the schedule release serving as definitive proof. However, discussions are ongoing regarding the impact of back-to-back games on player health and the league's approach to identifying true rivalries. But the narrative of legacy and personal journey extends beyond the court's titans. Next, we're tuning into Bronny James's own perspective on carving his path amidst the colossal shadow of his father. Bronny James charts his own course amidst father's legacy and trade speculation. Following in the footsteps of a legendary parent in any profession is a daunting task. But when that parent is an NBA icon like LeBron James, the pressure is amplified tenfold. Bronny James, drafted by the Los Angeles Lakers with the 55th overall pick in the 2024 NBA Draft, has found himself navigating this unique landscape. Many speculated that his selection was a strategic move by the Lakers to retain LeBron, the league's all-time leading scorer, in Los Angeles. However, Bronny is adamant about forging his own identity, distinct from his father's colossal shadow. Bronny signed a 4-year contract with the Lakers, a deal independent of his father's. This separation underscores his ambition to establish himself on his own merits. Despite persistent trade rumors surrounding LeBron, including links to the Dallas Mavericks and potential moves to the Golden State Warriors upon contract expiration, Bronny has consistently emphasized his desire to create his own legacy. "I just want to have people know my name is Bronny James and not just be identified as LeBron James' son," he stated in a candid interview with ESPN last year. His aspiration is clear: to make a name for himself in the NBA, a dream he pursued independently of any familial obligation to play alongside his father. While comparisons between father and son are inevitable, Bronny actively seeks to differentiate their careers. "People just try to link me with all the greatness he has achieved. I haven't done anything yet, so I feel like there needs to be that divide between Bronny and LeBron," he explained. This conscious effort to separate their individual achievements reflects his maturity and determination to be recognized for his own contributions to the game. Even as speculation about LeBron's future with the Lakers continues, Bronny is focused on his development and establishing his presence in Los Angeles. NBA Hall of Famer Magic Johnson has also weighed in on Bronny's development, suggesting a path focused on maximizing playing time. During an appearance on Jimmy Kimmel Live, Johnson advised Bronny to consider a full season in the G League. "If I'm Bronny, I would tell my dad, just let me play in the G League all season so that I can develop," Johnson remarked. He emphasized that consistent playing time is crucial for growth, rather than sitting on the Lakers' bench. Bronny did see action in some Lakers games, but also played 11 games for the South Bay Lakers in the G League, where he averaged an impressive 21.9 points, showcasing his potential. This sentiment echoes the earlier career trajectory of LeBron himself, who, despite his immediate NBA success, benefited from a strong developmental foundation. Bronny's situation is unique. He's not only proving his worth as a player, but also managing the intense scrutiny that comes with being the son of one of the greatest athletes ever. His statements and actions indicate a clear intent to define his own NBA journey, separate from his father's unparalleled achievements. The narrative surrounding Bronny James is one of ambition, self-definition, and the inherent challenges of living up to an extraordinary legacy. As he continues his NBA career, his focus remains on building his own name and making his mark on the league, independent of the immense fame and success of his father. Public reaction to Bronny's stance has been largely supportive, with many commending his desire for independence. Analysts, however, continue to debate his readiness for the NBA and the impact of his father's career on his own opportunities. But while Bronny carves his path, his father is proving age is just a number on the court. Next, we're witnessing LeBron James defy expectations with a display of raw athleticism that's stunning the basketball world. LeBron James, 40, stuns with explosive dunks, proving age is just a number. LeBron James, at the remarkable age of 40, continues to shatter perceptions of athletic longevity, recently showcasing a display of explosive dunks that rival those of players half his age. In a video shared by NBA master trainer Chris Johnson, the Los Angeles Lakers superstar demonstrated astonishing power and agility, executing ferocious slams that have sent shockwaves through the basketball community. Johnson, a renowned trainer who has previously worked with NBA elites like Dwayne Wade and Tyrese Maxey, captioned the footage with the fitting phrase, "No clock on the grind when you're built for forever," a motto that seems to perfectly encapsulate James's enduring dedication. As James gears up for his 23rd NBA season, this exhibition of peak physical condition serves as a powerful statement. His commitment to maintaining an elite level of performance is evident not only in his game day statistics, but also in his legendary off-season work ethic. This isn't the performance of a player winding down his career. It's the display of a fierce competitor driven by a desire to win, set records, and compete at the highest level. The fact that he consistently proves his doubters wrong only adds to his mystique. For Lakers fans, these glimpses of LeBron in peak form are incredibly reassuring. Despite lingering questions about the team's roster and the competitive landscape of the Western Conference, seeing their star player in such exceptional shape significantly boosts morale. The recent acquisition of Luka Doncic, finalized in February and followed by his contract extension with the Lakers, further amplifies the optimism. With both James and Doncic on the court, the Lakers are being positioned as serious championship contenders, reigniting hopes for another title run. The conversation around LeBron's retirement remains a constant, yet he consistently deflects direct questions with a characteristic grin, preferring to focus on the present. His continued drive is not solely about chasing more championships or accolades. It's about the sheer passion for the game that ignites him every time he steps onto the court. It's about inspiring his children, motivating his teammates, and demonstrating to his fans that dedication and hard work have no expiration date. Regardless of team affiliation, witnessing a 40-year-old athlete perform with such vitality and skill is a testament to his unique place in sports history. If LeBron James's readiness for his 23rd season is any indication, the rest of the NBA should be on high alert. He is not merely pursuing another ring, he is actively redefining the boundaries of athletic longevity. His ability to maintain such a high level of play, marked by explosive athleticism and sustained excellence, sets a new benchmark for athletes across all sports. Lakers fans are ecstatic about LeBron's continued dominance, viewing his physical prowess as a major factor in their championship aspirations. Basketball analysts are widely impressed by his longevity and performance, noting that he continues to redefine what's possible for athletes in their 40s. That's a wrap on today's top stories. Now, let's quickly recap the headlines that mattered most. LeBron and Steph headline the new NBA schedule, sparking debate about league faces. Bronny James is focused on forging his own path, separate from his father's legacy. And at 40, LeBron James is still dropping jaws with incredible dunks, proving his legendary career is far from over. Thanks for tuning into the Roger Report. If you enjoyed these updates, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more, ring that notification bell so you don't miss our next video, and drop a comment below telling us what you think. You can also follow us on all our social media channels for even more content. We'll see you next time.